Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry for not uploading too much over the last week or so. I have been kind of busy with photo shoots. I've done about 6 different photo shoots in the last week, so I've been really busy with those, and probably this week is going to be very busy too with a lot of retouching. But this is one of the shots that I actually took from one of the shoots that I did last week, and I thought I could do a bit of a tutorial just to sort of keep up with my YouTube videos while I had a chance. So this will just be a quick tutorial on how to get like a really bright, clean kind of look with your images. Sort of has a bit of a filmy look as well. You can kind of give it that effect too. So this photo was taken last week, as I said, so hopefully I might have some other tutorials up in the next week or so, but it just depends on how much time I'm going to have. First off, with this photo, I'm going to bring up a solid color. So the one that I've chosen for this particular image, because I have had a few requests on this particular image on how to retouch it and how I did actually retouch it, I've got everything pretty much written down as usual, so I'll just go through it. So the first solid color we're going to use is 333 152. So it's kind of like a purpley blue, and we'll press OK, and this one will be set to lighten, and then we're going to bring that down to about 33%. Okay, so that's the difference that's made. It's just giving it a bit more color in the shadows. Okay, and the next layer we're going to bring up is a selective color layer, and with the yellows in this particular look, we're going to really bring them right down. So we don't want a lot of yellow in the photograph. It's just going to give it that clean kind of look, I guess. So we're going to bring that down to about 62. Okay, and then the next adjustment we're going to make is just with the whites, and we're going to use -2 for cyan. For magenta, it will be -12. Whoa, -12. For yellow, it will be -8, and then 0 for black. Now for neutrals, we're going to do cyan -1 and +4 for yellow and 0 for the other two. And then last of all, we're going to do blacks, and cyan is going to be +10, magenta will be +3, yellow will be +8, and black's left at 0. So this is the effect that that's given it. It's just kind of drained a lot of the really yellow colors out of the image, I guess, giving it a little bit more of a neutral look. And the next adjustment layer we're going to use is curves. And the way we're going to map that out is by using points. So the first point is going to be 10 and 0. The next point will be 34 and 34. And the next one is 93 and 97. And then 205 and 199. And then the last one is 254 and 255. Okay, and then the next adjustment layer will be another solid color, and the color I used was 495 664. So it's kind of like a steely, cold blue grey color. And then we're going to change the opacity to 8%, and we're going to change the blending mode to color dodge. So that's just giving it a bit more brightness and giving it a little bit more of a tone too. And then the last adjustment layer we're going to use is vibrance. So we're going to bring up vibrance, and then -5 is what we're going to set that to, and saturation will be just left at 0. Okay, and then as a last step, you can always do this. This is optional. I like to always add a bit of grain to a lot of my images, so I can just usually duplicate the background image, go to filter, and then noise, add noise, and then 21 is usually around the amount that I'll use. Press OK, and then I'll just blur that out a little bit by going to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. So only slightly, just to about 1 pixel will do. And then I usually just drop the opacity on that layer to about halfway, about maybe 50% or so, just depending on how much it's going to show up in the image. Alright, but that is the finished look. So I'm just going to do a snapshot, and this is the original image. This is the finished image. So it's a really simple look that you can do with your images. This would probably work for a lot of wedding photos or really natural kind of shots that you don't want to do too much editing to, just sort of simple tones. So I'll just zoom in. That was the original, and that is what we've done to it now. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I have been doing a lot of these tutorials lately, and just really doing different color / toning tutorials, I guess. They're quite easy, I guess, for me to do, so and I can do them quite quickly. So if anyone has any specific tones or something that they'd like to request as a tutorial, definitely let me know. You can inbox me on YouTube, or you can let me know on Instagram, Facebook, pretty much wherever. Instagram's a really good way to reach me at the moment. That's where I'm really posting quite a bit. I'm not as much on Facebook anymore as I used to be. But yeah, even in the comments section below, definitely leave some requests if there's anything that you'd like me to do specifically in tutorial form. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.